think it started about 12 years ago when I was talking to a professional out there and I said, "Is there anything ASU can help you with?" And she said, "You can help us get students who are more prepared to start in the workforce." And I was like, "What? Okay, how am I going to do that?" So we put the event together to bring in. So some people are like, "Oh, it's a hiring fest," but it's not. We bring in GIS professionals, the ones actually doing the work, not HR. And they come in and they sit at tables and students walk around and they say, "Okay, what do you do, Maricopa Association of Governments? How do you use GIS?" And then they tell me, and I think, "Oh, that's interesting. If I wanted to work there, are there certain classes I should take? Do I need to be a programmer or can I be an analyst? Hey, City of Scottsdale Police Department, if I want to work for you, what types of things do you do? And what should I be studying or doing while I'm still in school to become qualified for that?" So the point is to connect students who either have an idea of what they want to do, but could use more information or have no clue yet, with the professionals in the field to say, "Tell me about what you do. Oh, and if I'm interested, I can be working on these skills now so that when I graduate, I prepare." You're also making connections. Maybe you're finding internships. Maybe you're finding sources of data that you need for a project. So it's the first step. I always hated the word networking. It sounded so slimy to me. But the fact is, at least GIS in Arizona, Jasmine, you meet people and then they say, "Oh, Jasmine, you'd be perfect for this job over here." Or "You want to study that? I know this person who has that." Getting to know people builds a network that helps you get jobs, get internships, find data, volunteer opportunities. And this is the first step in that. And I'd say about 2/3 of the people who come are alumni. I'd say a lot of people get internships through this. So while it's an educational event, it also puts people on the first step towards their professional life.
I don't think I actually went to the career fest. I kind of wish I did. I When I was in school, I don't even know how I did it. I had blinders on. It was just work and school. And now actually when I look back, I actually kind of regret the fact that I wasn't as involved. So I don't know if I ever go back to my graduate degree, maybe I will be. But that's actually something I do regret is not being as involved as I could have been earlier. But
Right. But I also know, like, when you came and introduced yourself to me, I would have, as an undergrad, I was still in the high school mentality. I'll go to class, you'll tell me what to learn, I'll learn it, and then I'll graduate, and then I'll get a job because that's what happens. High school to college to job to,
Mhm.
and I realized, no, it's not necessarily that way. And it's okay to take initiative. So as an undergrad, you come in and you're like, "Hey, I want to learn more about this field. What are you suggesting? I'm looking at this internship." Like, as an undergrad, you were already driving your own professional
Mhm.
future and you weren't even there yet. So I can see how you're like, maybe I missed out on some things, but your idea of blinders was still forward focused.
Mhm.
And so for you, this career fest would have been ways to meet more people and maybe find other opportunities. But for me as an undergrad, it was really to rip off the blinders of, hey, this isn't high school anymore. Like, if you want a career after this, you need to start thinking about it now. So let's make these connections. Let's start getting that foot in the door.